guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick, and I'm here to show you one of my recent releases of coloring books that I authored. This is among other books that I've got going. Adorable Animals Jubilee, for example. Many Faces of Jesus Christ. Cute and Classic Christmas Jubilee Volume 1. I've uploaded the video, or I'm sorry, this is Volume 2. I've uploaded the video to Volume 1. And then I've got another book, Weird But Nice, Jubilee. There's other ones here, but right now we're going to concentrate on this one. All right. So let me pull out just a little bit, make sure you can see everything. We have 50 line art and grayscale images. All my books will at least have 50 in them. And I also wanted to tell you a couple things. When you get your book, please read the information here. It is important. If you join my group, Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick on Facebook, I have over 1,000 images where you can download them individually. You can download up to 50 at a time for $9.99. So you can go ahead and create your own coloring book. You can also order them in singles. Now, I don't want you sharing anything out of this book that's uncolored, but if it is colored, you can do whatever you want with it. You can sell it. Hey, cool. If you can get something for it, that's great. So let's take a peek. The other thing I always tell everybody too, this is a special note from me and all Amazon coloring book authors. We are not responsible for the print quality of the book. So if it has any lines in it, please don't reflect that in the rating of the book. Please just go ahead and get a replacement from Amazon. In other words, don't punish the authors for something that we have absolutely no control over. All right, let's take a look. As you can see, my images go almost edge to edge in this book. In my other books, they do go edge to edge. So they are pretty large images. Here we've got a bird among some pottery. So that's a light grayscale book. Here's a nice one, Hello Autumn. Then we've got some women's shoes here with some leaves. I thought that kind of looked autumn-ish, so I put it in there. You can make some green leaves. When you do your leaves, do them in autumn colors. I know, it's kind of weird. Now, this one, oh my gosh, one of my peeps in my group colored this up and did an absolute fantastic job. The wood background here, the teacup with the floating leaf in it. She did a beautiful job. You can see all my images are very, very clear. Here's a line art, just as autumn. Went ahead and added some extra leaves on there. Isn't that cute? Then we've got a cute little squirrel on a mushroom with an acorn and leaves. So you can see there's quite a bit of variety. And then we've got some flowers with falling petals. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this one. Beautiful one with a little girl. Not a little girl, excuse me, a young lady and her dog. Gorgeous. Very sharp in the forefront and then nice and blurred in the back. Then we've got one, or I've got one with falling leaves on it. Isn't that beautiful? sometimes when you just feel like doing a quick color, you've got that. All right, now check out this one. A winery. Got our grapes. Got our, okay, ILene, come on. Our, I'm totally, what is this? Cask. We got it. All right, let's have a brain lapse while we're trying to record a walkthrough. And we've got a young man sitting on some pumpkins. Again, a nice line art piece. Look at this. Beautiful fenced in barnyard area. I actually added some extra fencing in the background here. Now, there isn't an image in here that I wouldn't color myself. So these are very carefully hand-picked. Cardinals are beautiful. You can use water-based pencils on these. And then, of course, we had to have some gnomes with some leaves. And then, this is the cover. Maggie did an absolute gorgeous job in coloring this. You wouldn't even think it's a colored piece. It's Maggie. Her nickname is Rat Russell. What a lovely piece. Not hard to do, guys. And then we've got some cute bunnies here in a fall wreath. And look at this. Isn't that cute? Couple of kids playing in the leaves. Now, this would take a while to do, but oh my gosh, it would be absolutely gorgeous when it's done. I would encourage you to do that one when you buy the book. Here we've got a nice little lantern. Fall-ish. See, now it's got some leaves in there. Come on. And then we've got a little puppy in some leaves. Isn't that cute? And if you can hear snoring in the background, that would be my dog Vicky. She's in my studio. And then we've got a bugle. I thought this was awfully pretty. Well, the flowers, and then you could make a nice brassy gold color. And then we've got a bunch of leaves with the birds. Just cute. Oh good, she stopped snoring. And then we've got another fox in the leaves. Little baby fox, I think, or just a youngster. Check out the detail. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Yeah, check out the detail. Isn't that beautiful? I'm into detail on stuff. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. All right, now we're back to normal view. And we've got some pumpkins with the bow on it. Autumn, kind of Christmassy type thing. This is light grayscale. And then I've got a pig in here in a wreath. Cute little guy. Now, if you have suggestions for books, just let me know. You can get a hold of me. There's contact information here on each book. Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick at charter.net. So if you like pigs, I could look into doing a complete book on pigs. All right, so we got a scarecrow. I love scarecrows. I think they're fun to color. Okay, now we've got another puppy in leaves. So you do your detail work on here and the face, and then back here you can use eyeshadow, gelatos, chalks, all sorts of things. Then we've got a Jeep, no, a pickup truck full of our pumpkins, our squash, sunflower. You could personalize your own plate on here. All sorts of neat things. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous for a coloring? Now, for those of you that get the heebie-jeebies about doing skin, I do lots of pieces with skin. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. I don't think I did, but in my Facebook group, I broadcast live every single day from 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can talk with me. You can watch me color a project. I always supply free images. Right now we're working on this image. This is from one of my other books. This is by Eugene. It's my book, and the author is Eugene Ivanov. So I highlighted his work. And we're also working on Home Sweet Home. This is by Teresa Goodridge. And I've also got a project going in Daydreams, Hannah Carlzon. Let me pull that out real quick so you can see. Yeah, there we go. So we're chunking away at this project. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Anyway. So here's a nice image, a basket full of sunflowers. That's pretty cool. And then we've got a fox in leaves. And we've got some buglets on this, moth. So you could do some neat things with this as well too. And notice I lightened the gray a little bit, lighter gray scale. Don't get hung up. My camera keeps shifting and I don't know why. I'm sorry. Don't get hung up on the black areas in grayscale. I've taught how to color that as well. Okay, now this page, you could write a nice little greeting on here or poem or whatever you want. Color it up, send it to somebody. You could put your child's name in here. Lots of things you could do with this. You could color in a nice background. All right, check out this one with the falling leaves. Love this picture. Well, obviously I do, or else I wouldn't have included it in the book. And then we've got a wicker light wood type fence with our bird and our gourds. And you can do really neat things with pictures like this. If you watch me during my broadcast, you'll see all the cool add-ons. Then we've got a young lady with some leaves around the outside, very plain, but when you color this up with skin, it'll look great. I do a flip through in my group whenever I release a new book. My peeps, oh, we have a fun thing going on. My peeps like to rate my books. So I'll flip through showing it to them and they'll rate each page. So we have a lot of fun with that. They were a little warm on this one. It was okay. It didn't thrill them. So I need to color this up and show it to them. I asked them to rate my pages 1 to 10. Okay, then we've got a small truck, huge, pumpkin, gourds, fun stuff. And then we've got the real thing. Isn't that beautiful? Check out the detail. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? You can do some neat coloring with this, guys. Zoom out, zoom out. And then, of course, we've got the hay in the bottom. I hope this is giving you some ideas. Here's a beautiful grayscale. This, you could, oh my gosh, you could make it look drop dead gorgeous, guys. I love it. Okay, then I've got a basket with some more flowers and a little butterfly. And then we've got another basket with a dish towel and of course our little gourds here. Now, this one, I always do a duet coloring in my group, which means I give away the piece and they color it with me on camera. They pace me. Let me see, let me grab something. Sit tight for 1 second. Zoom out. So these are some of the ones we've been doing. This is one of mine. This is one of mine. This is one of mine. Let me see if I can find this image real quick. This is one of mine as well. See, you can get ideas of what I publish. Oh, here it is. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so for my duet, I always have a duet going. I do 3 projects during my broadcast. So here's the finished piece of this. It gives you an idea. So my peeps did a great job of this one. Okay, let's see. And then we have a very simple fence with sunflower. I want you to use your imagination. This one's cool. Hello, October. Cute little girl. And then, of course, who can resist birds and bird nests? And then we've got a lady here with kind of like a cornucopia look. You could go with flowers that are more fall flowers. I think these 2 danglies look like fish, but that's me. Okay, then we've got a beautiful picture with a fox with a reflection. And guys, if you're not, even if you're not up on grayscale, come into my group. Grayscale is not hard. And we did this one. I don't know if I could find that real quick. Hold on, give me another second. Bear with me here. Gosh, we do so many. This was a memorial picture that I did for one of my peeps. She sent me the black and white and I converted it for her. I offer that service. I did some Jane Hankins a while back. This is one of my pieces as well. And this one is too. We had a really good time. I showed everybody how to color grapes. Oh, and this is out of one of my books, my creepy Halloween book. This one is one of mine. This one is one of mine. This is not. This is by Jeff Haney. This is one of mine, the honey jar. And this one is, oh, if you want to know what I look like, there's me. And yes, it was weird coloring my own portrait. Anyway, let me see if I can find, there it is. I knew it was there. I also just released an owl book too. Or also, I should say. All right, so here is the image. Let's see if we can show you both of them here. So here's the uncolored version. Here's the colored version. And I had my peeps put a little cloth, little bow on there. And we also stuck on some little wood, you know, those little wood things that you can buy from Amazon, the butterfly, the bees. Added the little swirl lines. Oh, and see there's a bee up here too. My peeps told me that they really enjoyed that. So here's a sideways side by side. You can see that. Okay. Then I've got one. I think I accidentally included this in more than one book. I try not to do that, but every once in a while it happens. But anyway, we've got little goblins here. So we've got our little girl in the raincoat. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. So check out our little goblins here below the mushrooms. I just thought that was ridiculously cute. Zoom out. Zoom out. Then we have a donkey with this wreath. Almost to the end of the book, guys. And then look at this sweater with the leaves. This would be absolutely gorgeous to do. What I need to do is I need to pull out my colorings that are from my books and just do a video around that. And you guys can see that. And then, of course, you know I'm always going to thank you for purchasing my books. So thank you so much for your purchase. All right. So here's the back image, or back cover, with the images on it. Dorothy Turnblad did this. Zoom in. Zoom in. Come to Mama. Zoom in. So she did she did the mouse with the little bird's nest and the wheelbarrow, not wheelbarrow. Everybody calls it a wheelbarrow, but that's okay. But she did a gorgeous job on this. And then in the lower right-hand corner, Sandy DeSanto did that little girl holding the wheat. So she did a really nice job And I decided to go ahead and put it on the back. Zoom out. So Sandy's on the back, Dorothy's on the back, and then Maggie got the front. She did my main cover for me. Okay, guys. Thanks for spending the time with me. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of these colored images. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy this book, and it is available on Amazon. Take care. Have a great rest of the evening. Bye.